Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our business session tonight. My name is Dixon Shangala. I'm the person who is going to be your main speaker tonight. And I will start by just requesting that we all make sure that we are muted so that we do not interrupt the session. It will take a short while, so we are not going to keep you long, but we want to pass a message, especially to our guests, a message of hope, a message that you can do it. And it gives me much pleasure to be your speaker tonight. I am a telecommunications engineer by profession, and that is what I've been doing for the past 20 years and going, but I retired early to concentrate on business because of the reasons that I'm going to share as we move along. I'm a family man. I'm blessed with one wife and two wonderful kids aged between 13 and 20. And it's been a nice journey through this family life. I've learned a lot, and it has taught me and it has shaped me to be the person I am today. And so I'm going to share a bit of my life history. I'm going to share my success story. And through this, I'm going to share a perfect opportunity for the 21st century that changed my life and that can change your life if you make the right decision and if you have the qualities that I'm going to share with you as we move along to be a successful person in business. The model that I'm going to share has been tested, it has been proven, and I have personally worked it for the last 10 years plus, and this model is what made me retire early. I joined this business, or I joined the business world when I was still working, and with many challenges as a worker. I had many challenges from my home. I could not meet my family needs. At work, I had pressure, of course, to deliver, but then at the end of the day, the take home was so little that within the first 1 week after receiving your take home as an engineer, you realize that you cannot put a decent meal on the table for your family. You cannot afford a decent home for your family in town. You cannot afford to take your children to a decent school. Those were my key challenges. And as I moved along with these challenges, I realized that besides that, I was just mark timing. I was not saving anything. So I could not afford a holiday for my family. I could not afford even a holiday for myself alone. And I could not afford to save for my retirement. These are the challenges we face even today. How we navigate out of these challenges depends on what we are doing on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to share with you a perfect, opportunity or a plan that you can work part-time, give it 10 to 15 hours every week with little or minimal investment to start off. And in about 6 months to 1 year, you can build a stable business that gives you steady income that can afford to take you for a holiday, that can afford to take your children to a better school, that can afford to put a decent meal on the table, and that can give you a family home like it has given me in a city. So I'm going to share my screen and just take us to the next level so that we may move together as I share. And I want us to look at at what we call the the cash flow quadrant. And the cash flow quadrant dictates or states that there are 4 types, there are 4 different paths you can take to become wealthy. One of the most common used path is the path of being an employee or being employed. Now, most of us went to school, and when we went to school, our parents were insisting that you go to school, get good grades, and you'll get a good job. And we really worked hard. I personally worked so hard to get good grades, to become employed, and I worked hard even in employment, surely expecting to be wealthy. Now, the other way is to be a business, to own a business. You can own your own business and make money out of it and become wealthy. That is another way of generating wealth. The third way is being self-employed. Now, there's a difference between being self-employed because sometimes you can be self-employed and you can own a business. Now, a business person is someone owning a significant who has invested significantly in business, and he's the owner, but more often than not, he's not the one who runs the business. A small self-employed person means he has started an investment that requires them to be there for it to run. Now, the fourth group or the fourth path of becoming wealthy is being an investor. Now, for you to be an investor, it means you must have significant amount of money to invest in as startup capital to run a business. Now, all these 4 are paths that we can take to become wealthy. However, some of the paths are more efficient than others. And therefore, we are going to look at what each of these paths means to us through our life, through sharing our experience. I will share my experience with you as an employee. I've shared a bit. And along the way, I also became self-employed, but not really self-employed. I became a business owner. I tried owning businesses, but in less than 5 years, all these businesses could not take care of themselves, and therefore I had to shut them down. But I also tried to be self-employed, and it took a lot of my strength in that I would wake up very early, sleep very late. And when I close the business to attend any other thing, then the business remains closed. And that means there is no income. The surest way that I have learned or I thought of was being an investor. But to be an investor in our country, Kenya today, or rather in the world, you need huge amounts of money, and accessing that kind of money is not an easy walk in the park. So most of us have resorted to fate, either being employed, choosing to be employed, and we just accept that this is my situation and move on. One interesting thing that I want to tell us to share with us tonight is that most of these people who are investors or business owners require employees, people who have gone to school to work for them. So they use their money to work for them. So they invest in people who have knowledge. Surprisingly, you would realize a good number of these people, again, did not really succeed academically, but somehow they were able to pull finances and put up some strong businesses that now have made them very wealthy, but through people who have gone to school. Now, as you think about that, I want you to look at yourself today and ask yourself, where do I fall in this quadrant? Am I an employee? Am I a business owner? Am I self-employed, or am I an investor? And when you do this, then look at yourself and ask yourself, is this the most efficient path for me becoming wealthy? How soon can I become wealthy through this path that I'm taking currently? There's good news despite all this. And the good news is that you can be in any of the paths, either an employee, self-employed, or a small business owner, and work the opportunity that I'm going to share with you by the side and build a big business for yourself. And in return, you can start investing what you have accumulated through your own big business and become an investor. All this depends on how you approach life. My question to you tonight is, what is your desire, or what is your dream? Now, when I got employed, my dream was to, to be financially free. And that dream was shattered the very day I received my first salary, because I could not imagine, after working for 30 days, I receive a salary that cannot take me for 30 days. It cannot sustain me for 30 days. And it shattered my other dreams, like owning a home, owning a car, and traveling, which is something I hold very dear. And everyone tonight has a dream. You have a dream and you want to be successful in life. What matters is what you're doing each and every day. Are you moving closer to that dream? Is what you're doing taking you there? Or do you need a turnaround? Now, for you to be successful, there are a few things that are critical in what we do each and every day. One of the things is you must have the desire to succeed. And your desire must be that strong that you cannot be swayed by anyone or anything that comes your way. You also need, as I said, to be a dreamer. Those are critical requirements that you need to be successful in life. You need to dream, and to dream big. There are people who, when they see people driving, they give excuses. I used to be one of the people who would say I can never drive, because I knew that whenever I sit in a matatu, I fall asleep. So I was sure that if I am put on the steering wheel, I would also not sustain a journey, but I will crash because I will sleep along the way. But all this, I've come to learn that it was something that was in me, a negativity that was in me, that was derailing my dreams. I owned a vehicle, and for 1 year, I could not drive it. But one day, I decided that I have to drive this car because it was growing old, and my wife had gained courage to be able to drive, and I could see her drive, but I was like, I am not gifted to drive. So for 1 year, I watched her drive the car, and just 1 week was enough to change that perception. I made the resolve that I have to drive, and I went to a driving school. I did my driving for a record 2 weeks, and I was able to move around and get my driving license. So it all depends on what kind of desire you have. The other thing that is very important is faith. Faith. I have no doubt that we always pray and ask God for what we want. But my problem with each one of us on this call tonight is, do we have faith in ourselves that what we want, we can achieve? Do we believe that we have what it takes to do what we need to do to be successful in life. Sometimes we lose faith, and that is what derails us from our goals, from our dreams. And having said about faith, then you need to be a person who takes action. I'm going to share a perfect opportunity to become successful, an opportunity that has been tested, an opportunity that has stood the test of times, an opportunity that has changed my life in the last 10 years, and it has transformed the lives of hundreds of thousands worldwide. But it will not make any difference in your life if you're going to listen to me tonight, you're going to take notes, and then you go home and start procrastinating, start looking at it and asking questions that you do not have answers, and you cannot even get answers. What will change the course in your life is the action that you're going to take tonight. If you choose to take action and get started, then you can be certain that in a month, you will start seeing the difference. In 6 months, you will see a huge difference. In 1, 2, 3, 4 years, you will see phenomenal change in your life that people will be left asking, how did this happen? Where was I when he or she started? That is what makes the difference. The desire to succeed and the ability to take action. So, friends, I'm going to share with you a little bit about the opportunity. But before that, I want us to look at something very interesting here. For you to make money in any business or in a service, if you're offering a product or a service, there are 2 people involved. You, the service provider or the producer, and the consumer of your service or your product. Now, there are 4 different ways products reach a customer. One, there is a direct channel that distributes a product directly from the producer to the customer, or from the service provider to the consumer of the service. Another channel is from the producer to a retailer to the consumer. Another channel is from a producer to wholesaler, retailer, consumer. Then we have producer, agent, wholesaler, retailer, consumer. Now, notice the difference between the 4 is the introduction of a lot of other people in between we call middlemen. And these middlemen are the people who end up now making a product or a service more expensive. When you introduce middlemen in your business or in your service, then your end product becomes expensive to your consumer. And this is what is common in our life today. Every day you see a product being advertised on the TV, you see a product being advertised on the billboards and all that. Every advert that you see about a product that you are consuming adds a cost to the end product that you consume. Now, the model or the opportunity that I'm going to share with you is an opportunity that eliminates all these middlemen and links you directly to your customer, so that you benefit more by saving these other costs that are incurred by the customer. And when you save these costs, then you share the costs with the producer of the products that we are going to share with you. Now, I want to move and share about our wonderful company that is called Neolife. Now, Neolife is a company that was started way back in 1958 in the United States of America by this gentleman called Jerry Brasfield. And the company has been in business since then to date. And it has its presence in over 55 countries as at 2018. And we are celebrating way over 60 years of changing lives. Now, what is the mission of our company? We're on a mission to make the world a happy and a healthier and a happier place. And that is what drives us every day worldwide. How do we do this? We do this through products that have been produced by top-notch scientists and researchers in the world. We refer to as our Neolife Scientific Advisory Board. Those are the members who form the Scientific Advisory Board, led by the founder, the late Dr. Arthur Fass. Dr. Arthur Fass is renowned as the founder of chemotherapy, which is the treatment for cancer. We all know. Now, what drives us? We have values. As Neolife company, as Neolife independent distributors, we are guided by values, and the values that drive us in absolute integrity. So whatever I'm going to share with you, I'll share it with absolute integrity. I'm not going to exaggerate. I'm not going to share less than what the company offers you, and I'll offer it with lots of integrity. The other value that is very important is that we value you. You, our guest tonight, you, our customer, you, our distributor of the company Neolife, you are valued, and the company puts you first. So in anything, when you get involved in the opportunity, remember that you will take precedence. The company comes second. So we give you priority in everything. The support, when it comes to support, we give you full support. When it comes to rewarding you, you are put first by the company. We have also talked about the Scientific Advisory Board who produces products. So one of our values is products that work. For many years, we have produced products that have been tested, and did you know we have produced products that have been tested and confirmed to deliver as per what we promise you. Number 4 value, we are offering you an equal opportunity. You may start today. I started 10 years ago, but at the end of the day, we are treated equally and will be rewarded as per our input into the opportunity. So you start today. If you are smarter than me, you can be sure the company will reward you more than it is rewarding me. Then we have a long-range vision. We would not be here 60 years plus if we didn't have a vision. Today, I'm going to share with you about our products that confirm that we are a long-range vision company. So I'll talk briefly about our products, then wind up with the business model that I wanted to share with you. So our company, as I said, manufactures products, and we have a wide range of products. We have products that are for our home care, ranging from detergents that we need for our home chores. We have products that also are good for our skin, take care of our skin. We have shampoos, we have body lotions, and we have a shower gel, something that you use to clean your body. And all these products are chemical free, and they are economical. They are also green. That means they are good for the environment. From there, we still take good care of our skin. So because the skin is the largest organ in our body. So we have products that protect our skin. Having taken care of your environment through the wonderful detergents, having taken care of your body cleanliness through the wonderful body cleaning detergents, you can simply apply the hand and body lotion. It's a good product, especially for men who do not like looking oily. Instead of looking rugged, no, in Kenya we say mwanaume ni kuparara, but I want to demystify that. Kuparara does not make you any better man than a man who looks smart. So use the hand and body lotion if you don't want to look oily, and your skin will look moist and soft, remain soft. Over and above that, we also like looking younger for long, and we have wonderful facial products that you can use. We have cleansers, we have toner, we have moisturizers, and antioxidants that you can also utilize. And they are also chemical free, and they are wonderful products that also have been tested and proved that they are fit for our health and good for everyone. We also have a range of products we call food supplements, and there are quite a number. As you know, there is a big gap in our diet, especially in this modern age. We'll talk about the gap in a while, but we are privileged that this company and the researchers produced wonderful supplements that we can utilize to bridge the dietary gap. So I will talk briefly about our health, and then I share the opportunity that I want to share with you. Now, we are very cognizant of the fact that as we grow, we are very energetic, but as we age, we start getting tired, and eventually we become sick. And this is depicted by the graph that you can see there, that at a tender age, we are very healthy, energetic, then we start getting tired, and with the time, as we age, we become sickly. All that we see is sickling, and sickling. The other fact is that we are feeding ourselves with the wrong foods. I would say this confidently because I'm a victim, and I've experienced that more often than not, we are faced with a quick life, and we like eating fast foods. Fast foods are never nutritious. Fast foods are quick to prepare, and therefore are not well prepared. And fast foods cannot, in town, we cannot afford some of the life that we were brought up in rural, where we would spend a lot of time preparing a nice meal of whole grains. Yeah. In rural setup, we also had a lot of fruits and vegetables, which formed, actually, fruits and vegetables and whole grains formed the most of our meal. We would see good protein maybe Christmas, Easter, and special occasions where maybe the family would struggle to even get a chicken, some chicken or a goat, a cow slaughtered for the family. That was a very rare occasion. Yeah, but we also had very little of fats and sugars because of the setup again, maybe the economy and being in the rural, you would get hardly enough fats and sugars. But again, it worked well for us because we were well within the Neolife wellness pyramid. But our current life, especially the town setup, has turned the pyramid upside down. And because it has turned the pyramid upside down, we have found ourselves consuming fast foods which are rich in fats and sugars, and also rich in protein, excess protein that we end up affecting us. We eat less of fruits and vegetables, and we hardly consume whole grains. Above that, physical activity is almost nil for most of us in the current life, and this affects us. However, there's good news that with Neolife, we have a solution for cellular nutrition. So with our current life, we have products that can help us, turn the pyramid upside, that is upside down, we turn it upright. And one of the products that is our founder product, or our pioneer product, is a product we call TNN, which helps your cell to function normally so that it's able to take in waste and take in nutrients and excrete waste. Now, this is a healthy cell. We have an unhealthy cell there that shows a lot of deposits in it. Now, that is what most of us are suffering from today because of our modern diet, and this affects our health. Now, Neolife came up with a solution, a complete solution to help us, turn the upside pyramid, again, turn it, the pyramid that is upside down, turn it back to a stable position. And we have wonderful products like TNN, carotenoid complex, that gives us the proportion of fruits and vegetables that we require. We have proteins and we have fats and sugars. Proteins, we can use Neolife Shake, which gives us the proportion of proteins and also helps us, in our cardio, and it lowers our body fat as well as our BMI. Then we have salmon oil that helps us get the good fats, and it also helps our body get rid of cholesterol that is in our blood vessels. And it has been shown to reduce inflammation by 68%. All these 4 products that I've talked about are packaged in one product called ProVitality, which is a one product that combines all the 4, and you can take just once a day, and you will have helped your body to function normally, despite the many things that you put into the body in our daily modern diet. Now, as I come to a close, I want to show you how the products above can help you make some good money and can help you, enhance or fast track your success. Now, behind these wonderful products is a great opportunity that is powered by Neolife itself, and the business opportunity comes to you in form of a partnership. All you need is to partner with Neolife, and when you partner with Neolife, Neolife gives you a business kit, and it gives you a business kit with a startup product to just start you off. This business kit has literature and all the information that you need to understand the business more, to be able to share information, credible information with your customers, and be able to move products and make money. Besides that, we have 3 daily success habits that we have cultivated in us, and we also ask you as our guest tonight or our new distributor to also cultivate them in you. And these are the habits that have made me who I am today. One of them is using the products. Using the products is very important because it helps you be a good example to your customers, to your friends, and you're also promoting your own business. When you use the products, you feel the benefits and you can testify to someone else about the products. The second habit that you will have to cultivate in you is you will have to learn to share the products and share the opportunity. Sharing the products means you need to have a plan to make a sale. So you must sell a product. For you to make money, a product must move. So you have to plan. Every day you have to plan that today I need to sell a product, because by selling a product, I make some money. When you plan that, then you are already on your way to success. And you are certain that when a product moves, you have money in your pocket at the end of that sale. The second thing I've said is sharing the opportunity. You need to show a few more people to also partner with a company like you and make money. Let's now look at how this works. When you show some people to partner with a company, then you have done something commendable, something that the company recognizes you for, and something that the company will also reward you for. So here is someone or you who is our guest tonight, having 4 customers. Now, when you have 4 customers, you make sales profit. Now, besides sale profit, you have shown Tom, Mary, and Joe to also partner with the company. You have built a team, a distribution team. Now, this distribution team will make you be recognized by the company as a director, and you start earning, or you earn a bonus at the end of the month in excess of 50,000 shillings. This is the bonus that when I received made me make a decision to sack my boss and leave employment. Now, it doesn't stop there. If you show more people or help the 3 people you have brought into the business to become directors, then you also build a more serious business, and the company recognizes you more and rewards you even more. The least you can earn when you have shown 3 people to become a director is 150,000 Kenya shillings and more. Now, it doesn't stop there. Show more people how to make more money, and you make much more money. The third habit that you also need to cultivate in you is personal development. You have to grow. How do you grow? You can only grow if you improve yourself. So you must read books, you must spend time to read books, you must spend time with the person who invited you here in the meeting to learn more about the opportunity and what the opportunity can do for you. And you must create time for your self-improvement. And that is what makes you who you are today. That is what will make you successful in life, as it has made some of us today. I have practiced this for the last 10 years. It has not changed anything in my life. It has made it has not changed. It has not affected me, but it has made a complete turnaround in my life. Within 10 years, this business has offered me stable income. It has taken my children to the best schools there. It has helped me put up a home in Nairobi. It has bought me a car. It has helped me purchase, land in at least 4 different counties in Kenya. I can see myself now working on my retirement by putting up some nice retirement home. And now I'm ready to travel the world through this opportunity. As I come to a close, I would like to just invite a very special guest tonight to just share briefly what this business has done to her. She is the best person to speak to us tonight because I have seen her start the opportunity. I have witnessed her growth. In less than 2 years, she has made significant, step and significant money in the opportunity, and she has joined the top cream in this business worldwide. I want her to just tell us, just give us a tip of how she's been able to do this in a very short period and what it means to her. Without much ado, I want to invite our special guest tonight, Delphine Munanie, all the way from Mombasa, to just share with us her story, and we'll close the meeting after that. Thank you, and welcome, Delphine. Delphine, you can hear me? Please, thank you. Now you have unmuted.
Thank you, Dixon, Shangala. Thank you for your everyday teachings. I'm in Mombasa and I would like to use Kiswahili. Kwa majina ni Delphine Munanie. Mimi ni mke na mama wa watoto 3. Mimi nimefanya biashara maisha yangu kufikia hapo, na ninashukuru Mungu kwa kujiunga na hii nafasi ya kujua mambo ya lishe. Nilielezwa na mtu juu ya lishe bora na nikaianza kutumia kidogo kidogo, na siku moja nikakusudia kuanza kama biashara. Ilinipendezea kwa sababu bidhaa zake zilikuwa naanza kuzionea faida zake, zilitubadilisha na afya kama jamii, na nikashukuru Mungu. Mwaka jana wakati wa Zoom ilipointroduciwa, tulijifunza mengi, na mimi kama Delphine nikajua kumbe kulikuwa na biashara katika hii biashara. Kulikuwa na pesa katika hii biashara, na kulikuwa na usafiri, na ukanipendezea. Na kando ya hayo nikajua kumbe kulikuwa na kusaidia watu katika afya zao. Nilianza safari ya kuanza kueleza watu. Nilipojua tu ni kutumia na kufunza watu vile watakavyotumia. Nimesaidia watu wametumia Neolife products na wamesaidika, na wananipigia simu kutaka kujua zaidi ya hizo bidhaa za Neolife. Hii kampuni ya Neolife ilinipa pesa. Ni kampuni, ni nafasi yenye itakufunza biashara. Nilitia bidii nikafika mkurugenzi na nikakutana na hiyo pesa, si kwa wingi lakini nilikutana na pesa, na nikapata nafasi ya kubuild hiyo business katika ukurugenzi, nafasi ya ukurugenzi wangu. Na sasa ninatarajia biashara yangu ikue. Ninatarajia nianze kusafiri. Nimesikiza testimony za watu wakisafiri na ninatarajia nisafiri. Nimekusudia afya. Nimesema nitakula kile chenye kitafanya afya yangu iwe imara. Chakula zimeharibika zenye tunakula, hatukuli chenye tunajua. Kwa hivyo nashukuru Neolife kwa kutupa lishe bora. Katika step ya ukurugenzi unaambiwa business start at director level. Na nimetambua ni kweli. Kwa sababu moja, inakuunganisha na watu wenye watakao kushika mkono. Huwa si rahisi ushuke chini katika biashara yako. Inakupa focus yenye hutatamani kurudi nyuma. Kwa hivyo nasihi wageni wetu, tutieni bidii. Na bidii yetu ni kuambia watu mambo ya lishe bora na kuwaonyesha vile tutakavyokula vizuri na tujiepushe na magonjwa. Ukiwa pale ukurugenzi, utajua kwamba kuna business connection. Utafunzwa kuconnect na watu individually. Utaconnect na watu hata kutoka nje ya Kenya, county tofauti. Macho yako yamefunguliwa juu kuna testimonies zenye utapata pale za watu waliohitimu, watu wamepata ndoto zao. Ni nafasi yenye haurudi nyuma tena. Nikiwa mkazi wa Mombasa, nimekusudia kubadilisha Mombasa. Kampuni imetupa wa ofisi Mombasa. Tumetunukiwa. Na ni mpaka to take advantage over that. Otherwise, kuna kuuli kwingi, hakuna maofisi, na nimesema mpaka tufanye juu chini, tugeuze Mombasa na tugeuze ulimwengu. Nashukuru kwa kila kiongozi. Wageni wetu, mtakapoingia, mtashikwa mkono. Nilishikwa mkono nikiwa manager, nikiwa distributor, yes, nikiwa manager, senior manager, director. Nikiwa director, walio juu wataniambia ni Diamond. Najifikiria Sapphire. Watakuweka ndoto zaidi ya vile unavyoona. Kwa hivyo kuna kutiana moyo pale kwa biashara. Si kazi nyingi utatiwa moyo. Na si kazi nyingi utakuwa ni usaidie mtu. Kwa hivyo nawasisitiza wageni wetu, inawezekana. Inawezekana kubadilisha afya za watu na kubadilisha akili za watu kutoka ufukara, kwa sababu kampuni ina strategy nzuri sana. Itakulipa iwapo utasaidia watu. Na kila mtu akikusudia tubadilishe afya za watu, utajiri uko hapo. Nashukuru kwa wale walio mbele yetu kwa kutushika mkono. Dixon, Shangala, Paul Mwatu, Judy, akina Cynthia, ninawashukuru sana. Hii kampuni inatupa fursa ya family. Inatupa tumaini ya kuwa watoto wetu wataanzia pahali. Inatupa opportunity ya majirani wanaweza anzia pahali. Kwa hivyo wageni wetu, wacha tuungane mikono na tutie bidii na Mungu atatubariki. Asante sana Bwana Dixon. Asante kwa hiyo nafasi.
Asante, nashukuru Delphine. Thank you so much Delphine for your testimony. Delphine kama ulivyosikia anafanya biashara yake kutoka Mombasa. She does her business from Mombasa. She's been in the business hardly 2 years and she has risen to the level of a director, and it has all taken the support that she receives from the leaders all over from Neolife, both from Neolife International, Neolife Kenya, and East Africa as a whole. So this business, when you join this business, you join this business for yourself, but you do it with others. So you don't do it by yourself. You have our support. We will be there to do these meetings with you. We will be there to show you the do's and don'ts, so you will not make the many mistakes that some of us made to be where we are today. So your chances of succeeding are much higher, and you are likely to succeed faster if you become teachable and run with the person who invited you in this meeting. So to our guests, I don't want to keep you long. I want you to turn to the person who invited you to this meeting tonight. Ask them, what does it take me to start? But I can give you that. It takes you just a sign up. There's a form that you need to fill. You can either do it manually or do it electronically. Pay that small fee that they will ask you. 8,900 shillings cannot be compared to any amount that you need to start any business in this world, in Kenya or anywhere. That is all you need to get started. Pay 8,900 and some shillings there, 70 shillings, get started. It will give you a business kit and a startup product. It's enough to share with your close people, and they will give you testimony. You'll get a pack of Pro Vitality with 30 sachets. That means if you use it by yourself, you'll use it for a whole month and you'll have a testimony to others. If you go and sell to another person just 5 sachets or 7 sachets for a week, after a week, you'll go for a testimony from them, and they are likely to tell you, I want my pack, and you will sell and make money. So get started, because it is only that amount that you part with, and the rest you will do it without much financial need. Why do I say this? You only need to share your testimony. You only need to tell the person to pay to the company, and you pick the product and deliver, and you make your profits, and in the end you will earn a bonus. So turn to the person who invited you, thank them for having shared this opportunity with you. But I want also, on behalf of Neolife and the entire leadership of Neolife Kenya and East Africa and the world, to thank you for taking your time to listen to the opportunity. And I look forward to you taking action. And I can confirm to you that we'll meet somewhere in the beaches of the world, and you will remind me about this wonderful evening that I shared the opportunity with you. Thank you, and God bless you. Good night.